get it done tonight, even though it's cooling down a little bit, ideally. But I'm gonna give it a go. I have it all set up here. I'm gonna give it a go to extract honey tonight. I got about 13 quarts from the last hive over here, and that was easy peasy, no problem extracting that. The bees were calm. This hive, on the other hand, is a little more aggressive. So I already got stung on the arm once, so I decided to put my gloves on and my veil on. Look a little more official this way, but I had to put it on. I don't want to get stung and regret later not having worn this bee suit. So let's get this going here. I'm gonna open this up and hope I don't get slaughtered by the bees. Got to get my tool here. Right. Let's get this honey extracted now. These bees literally dove at me the last time I took this lid off. I don't know if you can see. Let's hope they are a little more calm this time. They are going crazy, which is not necessarily a good sign. But hey, too bad for them. Sorry, I gotta do my job. All right, I gotta get my hive tool real quick, and then we're gonna get going on this extraction. Oh, let's see, where my hive tool is. So I just gotta pop the top little caps, end caps off of the frames. Now I made a makeshift cover for that one. So let's get going here. Oh. So I hope you can see this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this little cap off on the end. You can see this one is not quite as full as the last hive. But I just squeeze off this end and this end. I'm gonna, I think putting that bee suit on really was the trick to getting these guys to calm down. So far they aren't bothering me that much. Let's hope it stays that way because I really don't want to get stung. Okay, looks like I might, oh boy, I don't want to do this. Might have to take my glove off. Let's see here. Ooh, definitely went after my skin. All right, I'm gonna have to try this a different way. Oh. All right. This hive has always been a little more aggressive. The other day, the lawnmower guys got attacked. So, yeah. Let's try this again. Sorry to bore you guys that are tuning in, but we're gonna pop this little cap off. And hopefully I can get it. It's just not wanting to budge. Oop. Don't want to move the whole thing. They can literally tell when your skin is there, and they just go after you. I should get a needle nose pliers. Don't know, I didn't think of that earlier. Ah, there we go. Okay, this is the cap I was looking to get off. It's off. Now we're gonna pop this. This is a flow hive. I am going to crack this open, and the honey will start to flow. All right, now this should work, easy peasy. Oh, man. Did not go as easy as I would have liked it to. All right. Now I'm gonna try to get it right in the center there. There we go. You can see the honey starting to flow out. If you see that, first drops of honey, let me just get a little bit of dirt there at the bottom. There we go. See that flowing right out? Honey is flowing out, filling up this bucket. This is called the flow system. This one, I don't think it's an actual flow hive, but it's pretty cool. I'm glad you love bees. It's cool that you, now do you run those hives, Andrew, or do you have someone else run them? It's not that hard to remove combs of honey. Typically, you want a separate type of setup if you're doing comb honey though. I'm actually thinking about getting a frame just for a special frame just to do comb honey. Nope. This bee glue is just seriously a pain to work with sometimes. They really... Yeah, I'm gonna grab a needle nose plier actually. Bear with me, I will be right back with needle nose pliers. All right, they may not be needle nose, but they will work. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner. Much easier than trying to pull it out with my fingers and get stung. All right, now we just gotta pop that one open. I'm trying to work a little more quickly with this hive because I can tell they're aggressive. I already got stung once. But you put it in there, what happens is when you turn this, it severs each little hexagon of comb in two. Disturbs the bees less than if you were having to take out the whole frame and put it through an extractor. Okay. I heard it break that time. I like to leave this tool in there just for a little bit, because then I feel like the honey extracts a lot quicker. So far, no bees. Oh, I was just gonna say no bees in there, but we just caught a bee in here. Not the biggest deal in the world, but there we go. Oh, great, another bee. I should probably put the lid on top. As much as possible. Oh, as soon as it hits that, they're in. Okay, let's get the next one done. Enough fooling around. So there's a flow hive here. Gonna pull out this next end cap. Nice and easy. All right, that end cap is off. Now I'm gonna open it up. Fortunately, I have a jar down here that's just full of bees. I'm gonna just take it away. I think I'm gonna stretch some plastic wrap over the top of this bucket to keep the bees from falling in. This is just something that I think will help keep the bees out because they keep falling in and it's kind of annoying, to be honest. So I'll go like this. I know you may not be able to see it as well, but these bees literally keep falling in. So I think that'll help them from falling in a little bit at least. Let's get that next. Let's open this up again one more time. Just feel like it helps. All right. Let's do the next frame. Hey, there might be a better way to do this. If there is, let me know. sounded like it broke, but I don't think it did. I'm gonna turn it one more time. I'm gonna turn it up this time. All right, now I think it broke. Yep, it broke that time. Bees are definitely not happy tonight. Oh my. They are wild. They're literally wild. But hey, it's better to do it all at once than to split up times when you're doing this, I found out. So I'll show you once again here. I'll point this down. It's just coming out. I don't know if you can see that. It's coming down the frame, down into the bottom of the frame, and runs out those little pipes. So you can see it's pretty cool. The bees are trying to drink it right there. I've got a few caught in there, but too bad. It's the best I can do on a day like today. So we can get this a little closer for y'all. All right, now I'm gonna crank this frame a little more. It's coming out slowly. Wow, those bees are really aggressive tonight. I think I might try something. Trick them. Yeah, handy dandy plastic wrap. I've never done this before, but we're gonna see if this works. I don't think they're gonna like this, but it might keep them from getting too crazy. Okay. Next, we're gonna top the next end cap off, which is right there. Not sure that plastic wrap is working too much other than making them upset. All right, let's get that one cracked open. Let me get this one going here. Pop it open. Oh my. Yeah, they're not liking that. We're just gonna pull that out. So, we are extracting this honey. I am catching a few in the honey, but I just didn't want to wait any longer to get this honey extracted. So, now I'm cracking the middle of the frame. The honey will then flow down the center. I think we're open now. So if you watch closely, I will show you how this works in just a second. You can see it for those of you just joining me. Right, there's no interesting. That's right. For those of you just joining me, this frame is now emptying out into the bucket. Slowly emptying out. Trying to do this as carefully as possible without getting stung. I have gotten stung once, unfortunately, but that is life of a bee farmer, I guess. I think this one is done, so we're gonna seal this up. Oh, there's still some honey in there. I think I'm just gonna seal that one up a little bit. We're gonna test this end one again, make sure it's empty. kind of finagle a little bit. I think it's basically out, so we're going to close that end one back up while those bees are somewhat calm. All right, end one is closed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that end cap on now, which is this little cap here. Oh, get out of there, bees. Get out of there, bees. Nope, nope, nope. Problem is they want to go down in there and then they get in the way. So we're going to seal that up. All right, there we go. Sealed up. See if we can seal up this next one here. I think it's basically empty. There might be a little more in there. I think it's about done. We have almost 1.5 gallons in the bucket. Oh, sorry about that. About 1.5 gallons in the bucket, so it's pretty good so far. All right, that end one is empty. Just about empty, I should say. Getting a little more out, actually. Trying to open up the middle of the frame a little bit more. Give it a little bit, we're gonna give it a second longer. What I'm gonna do is get those bees out of there. I'm gonna start draining the end one, since the bucket can't fit over there yet. I don't know if you can see that end one there. Try to maneuver this down a little bit. Yeah, the bees are a little bit crazy tonight, but that's just how they are. All right. Oh. Sorry about that. We'll just set it like that. All right. I'm gonna get that end cap off. Hopefully they don't get too crazy here. Ooh. I think I got stung there. Yeah, I think I did. Kind of move them out of the way gently. That one actually stung through the leather, so that one didn't feel the greatest. End cap right there. Let's open it up. So what I do is I push this way down the frame. Hope the bees don't get too crazy upset with me. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my gloves in the honey that's spilled over here. I think they'll like me a little bit better that way. Because they're kind of getting upset with me, so we get a little honey on there, that they like that. All right, opening up the end frame, cracking it open so the honey flows out. Ooh, they don't like sudden movements, so whenever I jerk, oh, they don't like that. Hoping that honey starts flowing out really soon. I think they do like that honey that I put on my glove. They see that or they smell that and they just get crazy. All right, so now you can see it's coming out of the hive there. You can see it coming out of the spout, just about ready. There we go, falling right into the jar. Each bee, each worker bee, has about 3/4 tablespoons of honey that it produces in its life. Now, I attribute this to the marvelous creation of God. I mean, there's no other explanation but that God did this. People can say differently, but when you understand how organized a hive is, it's just unbelievable. So, all right. Coming along quite nicely. Now, hopefully, ooh, we're gonna have some bees in that honey. Unfortunately, he's trying to sting me on the leg. unfortunately. Okay, this one's basically done. We're just gonna seal it off. Close it up. There we go. Put that end cap on. I'll be quiet so you can enjoy the sound of the honeybees. Maybe distressed or at work. That jar is just about full, which is a blessing. Just before I close this one up, I'm going to try to open it just a little bit more to encourage any more honey out. Now, this one is just about full, so I'm going to switch it out. Ooh, those bees did not hit that by accident. I enjoy watching that fill up. This one is done now, so I'm gonna, I don't know if you can see this, I'll position it back